Apple has already unveiled the iPhone SE 3 and Mac Studio at its peak performance event, and is having a busy year with the iOS 16 presentation at WWDC. But some of the most anticipated devices of 2022 are expected to be released in the fall, and ahead of the major holiday shopping spree. Apple is preparing to launch a number of new products, including the iPhone 14 series, iPod Pro, and the second generation in Airpods Pro. Here are 4 Apple products you want to see in 2022. iPhone 14 Max. iPhone 14 Max is perhaps the most interesting smartphone of 2022. Consider the iPhone 14 Max as a cost-effective alternative to the iPhone 14 Pro Max. You can do everything you can with this device on a big iPhone. So who is the target user of the iPhone 14 Max? Simply put, anyone who wants a 6.7-inch iPhone but doesn't have to pay more than $1 million to get features like a 3-rear camera, a 120Hz refresh rate to get the features that come with the Apple iPhone Pro lineup, tax, support for screen and cover. Those who like Max may have switched from the iPhone X, iPhone 11 or iPhone 12. They will like the big screen, but they will be happy with the dual-screen camera with the cutout in the back. As previously reported, the iPhone 14 or iPhone 14 Max will not see updates to the iPhone 14 Pro and iPhone 14 Pro Max. According to the latest report, the iPhone 14 Max will be $200 cheaper than the iPhone 14 Pro Max. Currently, the iPhone 13 Pro Max costs $1,099, and the iPhone 14 Max costs about $899. iPad Pro 12.9. Apple's high-quality iPad Pro will receive a major update this fall, but don't expect drastic design changes. Instead, the larger 12.9-inch iPad Pro will have the same design as the previous model. The new thing is that it can support wireless charging, and there should be glass on the back of the device for inductive charging to work properly. The upgraded 12.9-inch iPad Pro will still have a mini LED backlight, though the 11-inch model won't have a mini LED screen. Both models are expected to support 5G and M2 chips. Magic Keyboard will also be supported, but we expect Apple to release a newer version of this pencil from the iPad Pro. If you write a lot in your work or if you are creative and constantly traveling for work, you can find other features in the range of iPad Pro. Airpods Pro 2. Airpods Pro is one of the best wireless headphones on the market, but Apple hasn't introduced a new model since 2019. That may change this year with the second-generation AirPods Pro. The original AirPods Pro introduced high-quality features such as active noise reduction and adjustable fitness, which popularized high-quality Apple headphones in this area. Given the fierce competition, Apple has to come up with a new goal to differentiate itself from the airbags of rival Airpods 2. As AirPods Pro will be updated this fall, Bloomberg's Mark Gurman predicted a new chip and improved sound. The next-generation AirPods Pro can support neglected sound that delights sound fans. Apple's upcoming professional AirPods may look cautious and wireless, like Beats Studio Buds. AirPods Pro 2 can also get a new case. They may also have an internal fitness monitor. Entry-level iPad. For many years, the basic iPad has not received as much attention as other Apple products. Of course, the basic iPod model is designed for students and ordinary users, but this does not mean that the device is less important than Apple's main products. Apple is finally ready to focus on the basic iPad with a much-needed product. While we don't expect the iPad to be the next baseline close to the iPad Air 5, even a small change in design or specification is enough. When the base iPad supports a larger screen, a USB-C port, a faster A14 chip, and an optional 5G connection, there's a lot of noise. Starting at $329, Apple's base iPad continues to be the most popular tablet on the market. As competition from gamers like Xiaomi and Lenovo has intensified in recent years, Apple needs to find ways to upgrade its base iPad.